Hey everyone, Lensman here. Welcome to another first look game. Today it's Linkito. So connect blocks to control robots, decode messages and defuse bombs, solve intricate mechanism-based brain teasers, rise through the ranks of the Albatross Company to uncover their secrets or build your own complex puzzles for the community. So this was released on the 23rd of July 2024 and it is developed by Kalinarm and published by Playdigious Originals and Kimeria Games. So it's a moddable puzzle logic sandbox controller. That's all the bits and pieces from the Steam blurb. Let's hit campaign and see what it gets us. Right, there you are. You look a little lost, but believe me, the worst is over. It's perfectly normal to experience a little memory loss. You've just been through your assignment ceremony, the most important event in the life of every employee citizen. You're the winner of Albatross Tech's annual lottery. Our wonderful president, William Kane, has allowed you to join our ranks. Show yourself worthy of such a privilege. But forgive me, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Mr. Morgan, your supervisor. I'll be taking your assignment tests today. That way, we'll know which branch you'll be most effective in. We're in the Albatross Tech Assessment Center in the heart of Albatown, last haven of peace on this planet. This is where we'll be conducting your evaluation. Would you like me to refresh your memory first? Ooh. I thought so. Your memory will gradually return, but I'll remind you of a few details to help you out a little. You're on the only continent that wasn't wiped off the map after the Great War of 1890. Yes, we're the descendants of the last survivors, and thanks to Albatross Tech, we've been able to rebuild and reclaim this ruined continent. You come from the Forgotten Lands, the lands Albatross Tech left to the poor ignoramuses who wouldn't join the ranks of employee citizens. Given the horrendous living conditions and the thousands of requests from these forgotten ones to join our ranks, William Kane, our beloved president, has created a great annual lottery. Every year we allow a forgotten one to join our paradise. You made the right choice entering it. You've left poverty behind you now. Right, first of all, let's start with a quick tour of the company before moving on to the assignment tests. If you're up to it, you'll probably start out in this repair workshop. The more you progress, the more interesting assignments you'll be given. Right up to designing your own systems worthy of the greatness that is Albatross Tech. You'll learn how to create your own solutions and machines everyone's benefits. Everyone's benefit? Anyway. Some of our activities are a little more sensitive as we sometimes get targeted by a group of anarchist terrorists, the Hummingbirds. They are against order and want to see a beautiful Albertown in total chaos, so you'll have to prove yourself before I talk to you about it. I hope at least that you'll be more loyal than your predecessor. But enough chit-chat, it's time for the assignment tests. Now it's up to you to impress me, and it won't be easy. I'm curious to see how a forgotten one does. Right. Your role at Albatross Tech will depend on how well you do in today's tests. If you do well, you may be able to join my department. But don't get your hopes up. I only take the best. Let me show you how our devices work. Let's start with the basics. I assume you know how to create a connection. Click and drag. Here you have to create a connection and press a button. I'm counting on you to get it right the first time. If it was up to me, it wouldn't give you such easy tests. Oop. Okay, we got here. Continue. Derp. Click. Of course, you can only plug in one connection per socket, so you'll have to disconnect some to create new ones. Click on the end of the connection to remove it. You'll see it's child's play. We've added red connections to make sure nobody removes them. We don't want newcomers messing up the systems. Never remove a red wire. Okay. Sometimes you'll have to duplicate the signal. It's like a power strip, but maybe you don't have one of those at home. Forgotten one. Power strip, okay. I'll turn that on. Okay. I'll disconnect this and then just connect this through here. Cool. This is a block that can either let the signal through or not. It's controlled by the input at the top. If I do this and then go hold the button down. With these blocks, you should begin to understand how the logic works. Cool. There are also generators that you can switch on and off as required. I'll leave you to experiment. Fill the gauge. Okay. Time to prove yourself. We're about to start this assignment test. Get ready. Fill the gauge. So, where am I? Over there to there. Prove yourself worthy of winning the lottery. Okay. And I'm employee number 5678971. Could mean anything. Location unlocked. Repair. Okay, let's continue. You can do it. I've got a few notes to help you. Well done. You're actually doing pretty well for a forgotten one. I've got a vacancy on my engineering team. You're going to join my department, but don't rest on your laurels. You'll still have to prove yourself. As this is your first assignment, you start at the bottom of the ladder. But if you're efficient, I'll give you more interesting assignments. You've received your recognition card. It will give you access to Albatross equipment. It manages your authorization level using a point system. The higher your score, the more access you'll have to various Albatross tech sites. Using Albertown, prove yourself and you'll earn points that will increase your value to the company. This will give you access to other jobs spread across our various infrastructures. Okay. Repair. This is the little electronics workshop where our empire began. We kept it because it was here that William Kane created his first prototype. We'll be working here to begin with, repairing various devices used by our employee citizens. Just one. Raven Oswald, your predecessor, is no longer here, but she has left some post-its for her replacement. Cool. You should climb the ladder quickly at Albatross, but don't get complacent just yet. Repair this toaster. Your employees, citizens need to be able to eat well to be able to do the jobs efficiently. See that magnificent generator? It's central to Albatross technology. It generates power once it's switched on. Cool. Nice. Information, my dear. Nothing is less important. Everyone must have something to receive Monsieur Kane's press releases on. Got it. To work out the on and off piece. At Albatross Tech, presentation is everything. You should also be taking care to look good. I need to... I need this. Oh. Cool. Optimal working conditions, that's what we offer at Albertown, and we make all the necessary equipment available. Okay, so if I do this... Oh, that will open. Yes, it will. I need to... That was a Steam achievement. Attractive duck. Okay, so I've got this open. But I need to... somehow connect it to here. What am I missing? Oh, you know what? I can close that and do this. And it still works. Just needed to be able to see. I got it. Next, you'll need to learn some basic logic. It's easy, just let us guide you through it. We've got an AND input here, an AND gate, which means it needs two inputs. It needs both. If I do that, and that, let's actually do this and turn that one on. And then do this and then hold the button down. As long as both inputs are happening, it'll work. We've got an OR gate. Two OR gates. So it doesn't matter which one we connect it to. As long as both are there, because two ORs leading to an AND. So this will work only when one is there, but we need two here. So let's cancel this and then connect that there. Cool. And then this one is a not. So let's take that one off and do that. And this needs both. It's an and. Cancel that and do this, and then cancel that and do that. Cool. You get a few extra points for good behavior if you complete this task. We've got an ore, so we've got to kill this one. We need to turn that on. This needs an and. Oh. Don't even hear the generator. Do it by hand. Able to repair all household items. Cool. Great, you're much more resourceful than I was expecting. Now we can get down to business. Now I'm going to give you a choice. You can stay here and continue working on the various jobs here, or you can walk out the door and join our laboratory. Don't worry, you can always come back to complete the remaining tasks later. I'd like to join the laboratory now. I'm going to say no. I'd like to finish my work properly. It's a perfectionist achievement. Conscientious employee citizen. Let's get on with the rest of the repairs. Better is easy to understand. Okay, cool. Next 4 jobs are a little more difficult. If you feel up to the challenge, then just go for it. But don't forget that you can go through this door to another site and come back later to complete them. Fill the gauge. We've got an inverter here, so that flicks it over. So this is an and. This is an and. So to do this, I kind of need a like this. But this needs to be disconnected. Because we need 2 ands. Right, but if I disconnect that, we get this one. So if I take that off and put this to here. We paid for with a meal ticket. It's an extra work achievement. Fill the gauge. First thing we need to do is open these things up and have a look. Let's turn that on and then feed that to there. I'm going to feed this to here and have a look in here. So this is an and. What? No, work. This is an and. I need to be able to connect to here. I need both of these working. Means I need to kill this and go. And I can take that one off. Put it there and feed this one to here. Oh. Why does that not work? Oh, that's just lifting them up. Okay, so if I then do this, then I can take... It'd be terrible. Fill that one. Fill this one. Cool. If I do that and then kill this one and put this one on here and then kill that one and put it there. It took me 2 minutes. Okay. Selecting the output. Okay. So, when I connect you to there, and I connect you to here, and you to here. I'll do it. Okay, fill the gauge. So this is an OR, but this is an AND. So this one probably needs to go like this as a start. Oh boy. This is an AND. This is an AND. So I need power through here. I need to start this. That's an AND. Didn't work. So that started that one up. So that's cool. That's one. Now I can connect them. Now I need to get an OR here. And an AND here, which means I probably need to do this. Like so. It's pluggable. I'll make it work for you. That's the achievement I just popped. Oh, okay. Obviously we ticked all these ones off. There's a bonus one here. Bonus 4 of 4. 7 of 7. I don't know if there's anything else we can click around here. The giggles. Alright. Have a real quick look at the next level before we wrap up the first look video here. Let me introduce you to Susan, one of our most brilliant engineers. If you have a question, she'll have the answer. Try not to bother her for nothing. As you know, productivity is sacred at Albatross. Welcome to the lab, comrade. Happy to have some help designing Albatross's more expert systems. Okay. Here's an important concept you're going to need here. It's the delay function. Okay. So, fair enough. So, if I do this, yeah. So the longer I held it down, the more of a timer it gave, and so the delay was how long does that signal go for. But now let's start with the simplest type. This is our Albat signal. We don't have any masked vigilantes in Albertown, but our Rapid Response Centre would be more than a match for them if we did. Prepare the signal to keep our employee citizens safe. Okay, got some timers here. What will that do? Okay. There you go. Right. Level. Famous Fitzler. Nobody knows what it's for except William Kane. That shouldn't stop you from maintaining it. Need to open this somehow. Need to do this. Connect this. Oh. Okay. We need to be able to turn this on. If I do this, trying to get this thing to activate, I need to get power on there. Guess that doesn't connect because it's under the thing. I think that helps me. None of this helps me. Alright. Let's push this button. Delay is hidden but indispensable. Okay, I get that. We've got a delay here of 8 seconds. When we flick this, we get the 8-second delay. Then we need to cancel this one. I really did wing that a bit. Alright, I think going back to the menu. Again, Linkito here. Drop back to the menu. Cool. So, as I said at the start of the video, this is Linkito by Kalinarm Games. Sorry, developed by Kalinarm, published by Playdigious Originals and Kimeria Games. Came out on the 23rd of July 2024. It is currently selling for $21.95 Australian. Check out the link below to go and have a look at the Steam page, and you can get a little bit more info. And if you like the look of the game, please go and grab it and support the developer. Big thanks to the dev for the key, and I appreciate you guys watching and leaving those comments below so I can see what you thought. Until next time, thanks for watching. See you later.